Welcome to the first ever Remote JNN. Today is Friday, March 27th. I'm Carson Wells reporting from my backyard in the Dutch Hollow area of Modesto, about a mile and a half from Grigori.
And I'm Bertilo Kurji reporting from my living room in Niragi Lakes, northeast Modesto. Today on JNN, Modesto City Schools Public Information Officer Becky Fortuna informed us about big changes coming to student learning.
We get an update on the progress of the yearbook.
Science teacher Katie Miranda discusses positive changes in the environment as a result of our temporary quarantine.
We present a new segment called Greeting Cards, and students share what they've been up to during the first week of the school shutdown.
And finally, Leslie Martinez presents student vlogger Ariana Aguilar and her YouTube channel.
All this and more on today's JNN. It's the end of spring break and the first week of the school shutdown, and the way we learn is about to be different. Yesterday, Modesto City Schools announced online instructional changes in our district in order to complete the school year. For more on these changes, let's go to Public Information Officer Becky Fortuna. There's been a recent update saying that Modesto City Schools is going to remain closed until May 4th. Can you speak more to that?
Today, along with all the other school districts in Stanislaus County, we announced that we'll be extending our school closures through Sunday, May 3rd, planning to reopen on Monday, May 4th.
Great. And what does that mean for students in terms of online learning or similar situations?
So we'll be entering phase 2 of our distance learning. Phase 1 was the review and with the packets and the online resources. So after spring break was over, next week our teachers and our administrative team will return and will be participating in some learning of their own, so they know how to move forward with this new online learning model that all of our students will be participating in, not just our junior high and high school students, but our students in elementary school as well.
Oh, wow. And so what does that mean in terms of collecting work for a grade? Because I know that's kind of been up in the air recently.
So this will be changing. Yes, our phase 1 was review work. It was work that we were not going to be collecting. Moving into phase 2, it's just going to be called online learning or virtual learning. So it's just going to be like our students are in school, but from their home. They'll be learning from home. So any assignments they'll have, they will be turning in online. So it will require internet access, which we know will be difficult for some of our families, but there are free and low-cost internet options available that we have shared on our website, and we will figure out ways to share that information for those families who don't have access to the internet.
To recap, schools will reopen May 4th. Phase 1 included learning that was not counted for a grade, and Phase 2, beginning April 13th, includes students online learning from home, required assignments to be turned in online, and for those without internet access, free or low-cost options can be found on the Modesto City School website. And so with the implementation of online learning, will the school year potentially be prolonged?
At this time, no. From what I understand, that with the emergency declaration from the government, there won't be a need to extend the school year. But we do need to move into that new learning for our students, and so we're looking forward to implementing that phase 2 of our distance learning program.
And what does that mean for like AP students and their AP tests? Can you tell me a little bit more about what College Board is doing?
Yeah, we sent in an update earlier this week in regards to the AP tests. The in-person tests have been canceled, but they will be allowing students to take AP tests from home. It will be a shorter version of the tests. And the College Board is also providing online review courses. The courses are optional, but there are online review courses available through the College Board, and information about those courses are available on the College Board website.
There are currently no plans to extend the school year. AP testing is now online. Testing will be done from home, and online review courses are available through College Board. See the College Board website for more information. And so in terms of activities for upcoming seniors or just students in general, has there been any decision made for that?
Well, all of the activities that are currently planned to occur now through May 3rd are canceled. But anything beyond that, we're not making decisions on that. So things like 8th grade or senior trips, proms, graduation ceremonies, we're holding off on those decisions for as long as we can. We really want to have those graduation ceremonies for our seniors. We know how important that is. So we are committed to having those ceremonies, in-person graduation ceremonies, but they might be postponed if that's necessary, but we are committed to having those.
Activities planned through May 3rd are canceled, but Modesto City Schools is committed to graduation ceremonies. Ceremony dates may be postponed. I know that food options are being provided. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
We're actually doing a variety of things to serve our families. The meal pickup is one of them. We have meal pickup at 15 schools, 15 of our 34 schools. They're at those schools for 30 minutes, and it's free for anyone that's 18 years and under. And when you go, it's a drive-through process. People drive up. We want the students to be in the vehicle. It's a federally funded program. The guidelines require that students be in the vehicle. And so however many kids are in the vehicle, they get a lunch and a breakfast for the following day. And that's available Monday through Friday. The schedule's on our website. We also have a hotline that we've been providing to our families. They can call and they can have that meal pickup schedule read to them. There's also updates on the hotline and mental health resources.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for doing an interview. I appreciate it. This is brand new to JNN, so I appreciate you taking the time to experience it with us and answering my questions.
Thanks for reaching out. It was a pleasure to talk with you.
Yeah, you too. For now, it's unclear when the spring athletics season will resume, if at all. As we learn more, we'll keep you updated.
JNN was interested in learning the status of yearbook production. I reached out to yearbook advisor May Williamson to learn more. Our connection was a little glitchy at times, so I added a few subtitles to make things more clear. Let's take a look. Hi, Ms. Williamson. I wanted to thank you for your participation in the Zoom interview. To get started, I wanted to touch base with you on how you and your family are doing during this quarantine.
We're doing well, I think, with everything as well as expected. My grandparents are pretty much, staying inside their house completely. So we've been getting them whatever they need. And then for me, I've just been trying to keep a normal routine, working out at home and, working on projects and staying busy. And so it's been okay so far.
We're doing an informational segment on the progress of the yearbook. So my question is, can you give us an update since you're the yearbook teacher?
Yeah, of course. So the kids in Yearbook this year have been amazing. We were able to cover all things, even the spring sports, like swim, for example. I know they only had 1 or 2 meets, but we still got photos and all of that. So everything will be covered in the yearbook as usual. But I got word from our yearbook representative last night that the plant that prints all of the yearbooks is closed. It's in Kansas City, which I guess is a hot spot for the coronavirus right now. So there was a state directive that deemed their work non-essential at this time. So they have ceased printing all yearbooks, which means that even though ours will be finished and submitted on time, it can't be printed until the plant reopens. So there will be a delay in getting them, which is unfortunate. Yeah. So that's how it's going.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing.
Of course, you're welcome.
News from around the world suggested that some unexpected changes in the environment are taking place as a result of the coronavirus. I asked science teacher Katie Miranda to share her expertise on the rebound that may be happening due to the international efforts to stop the spread of the virus. Here's what she said.
One thing that we're reading about with the smog and air quality, that is definitely true, because the smog that occurs like in Los Angeles basin is made in real time when the cars are running, because there's this gas that comes out of the tailpipe when you burn fossil fuels called nitrogen dioxide. When it reacts with the UV in sunlight in the troposphere where we live down at the ground, it makes ozone, which at this level is really bad to breathe, and it causes a lot of problems like asthma and respiratory diseases. And when the cars aren't on the road, it's not being made because it's made in real time. And so definitely we are seeing a reduction in smog and chemicals like nitrogen dioxide, also carbon monoxide. And I do believe NASA, and that's a good expert, went up and were taking pictures over parts of China, especially in the Wuhan province, where the outbreak first occurred, where people were first asked to lock down, that they did see a decrease in the amount of pollution that was being made, namely the ozone at the ground level. And particulates also from factories were not in the air. So there was a decrease indeed. There's a benefit whenever the air is cleaner. But environmentally too, there are some things that are going around that I'd like to mention that necessarily aren't true, but I think they're helping us hope. And that's the one with Venice. There's definitely less turbidity in the canals. And turbidity is the particles and sediment that get into the water, sediment matter from the boat turbines and things like that. And so they are appearing clearer. But I guess there was a story about dolphins, and I don't think that was true, but I think people want to believe it because it gives us hope in this time of unprecedented times. I mean, it's an unprecedented time right now. Nobody really knows what to expect.
It's not uncommon for JNN to reach out to Grigori teachers for inspiration, and this seems like a perfect time to check in with our teaching staff.
Good morning, Grigori High School. This is where I've been sheltering in place in my front yard, spending time with the dogs. Here's my German Shepherd, Vienna. And yeah, just cooking every day, reading every day, trying to stay sane, not going out, not being with my colleagues and my students. Hope you're all safe and healthy. Bye.
Hello, Grigori. This is Mrs. Frelke, and while I'm at home sheltering in place, I've been working on curriculum. Writing curriculum for all kinds of subjects. It takes a lot of time. While I'm writing it, however, though, I have company with my dog, Mocha, who constantly is sitting on the couch right next to me. So this is what I'm doing. Stay strong, Grigori. We can get through this.
Hello, Grigori Jags, Miss Callie here. I have been spending our time while we were shelter in place by reading and drinking lots of coffee. Guys, I hope you keep your attitude positive, know your teachers are here for you, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Hey Grigori, this is Mrs. Joseph. I hope you're staying safe. I'm sheltering in place by reading for fun, which is a thing, and this is a really good book. You might want to read it. And then also just taking care of our backyard.
Hi Grigori, hi, this is Mrs. Taylor here.
Emmy and the Bubs.
Mr. Taylor.
We love you guys. We hope you guys are doing well.
We also reached out to students via Instagram and asked them what their lives are like now that school is closed. Here's what 4 of them had to tell us.
Hello Grigori, hi, I'm Layla. What I'm doing over spring break is I'm practicing soccer. I'll be reading sometimes, I'll do video games, I'll be talking to my friends, and just activities that will keep me occupied and not bored. How I'm staying in shape for soccer is on Mondays and Fridays, I'll take the morning and afternoon and I'll do a 2-mile run in under 15 minutes and just some mini workouts like sit-ups, push-ups, Russian twists, and all that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday though, I'll take the time and I'll do also some core workouts, some technical work with the ball. I'll watch previous soccer matches, men's or women's, to kind of like give myself some of the tactical side of soccer, like game strategy and all that, positioning for myself in the positions I play. And I'll also do 1,000 juggles every day to kind of, get better touch on the ball. And on Saturdays and Sundays, I take those days and I rest, so that way I have the energy I need for the rest of the week.
During this quarantine break, I realized it'd be a great time to start working on my car, which is a 1999 Mercedes E320. And right now I'm just trying to gather parts and learn how to do basic maintenance, including air filter, fuel filter, transmission fluid, and differential fluid. So I have some of the fluids here, drain pans and all that. One thing that German cars don't do is they do not make it easy to work on them. So some challenges is finding the right parts. So I have to browse a lot of online forums. Like I can't go to AutoZone and pick up some of the parts I need. Tools is another problem. I've had to order different dipsticks for the transmission. I ordered a fuel filter and it came in and it wasn't the right one. So that's a little frustrating, but we have so much time now that I'm not bothered by it. Some future plans I have for my car is when I go off to college, I'd love to take it with me after I've spent so much time working on it. Just depends on where I go. And for the rest of break, I just want to drive it around, like go on Sunday drives and relax.
Hello there, my name is Ryan Anderson. I am a senior and I currently work at McDonald's, the Golden Arches. So recently, due to COVID-19, I, along with many other restaurant employees, have lost my job, at least momentarily. It will resume once we're cleared to go back to work. But as of now, we are confined to our houses. Personally, it's only affected me partially because I did not rely on my job as a main source of income for the household. But I know for many other people, it has been devastating. It's only been a week into this situation, so there's no telling where it can go, at least for me personally. But we can only hope that it gets better. And in my job itself specifically, my work actually did offer us a temporary job elsewhere because Walmart is still open and I work at the McDonald's inside Walmart. So Walmart was gracious enough to offer us a temporary job, but it was a graveyard shift, so I didn't take it. So as of now, I am quarantined inside. So yeah, thank you.
Hi Jaden, my name is Sierra Snyder and I work at Safe Mart. Around the start of this whole coronavirus, we have been pretty empty on the shelves, no bread, no eggs, no normal household essentials. We're starting to slowly get back into it. We finally have eggs after 3 weeks. Customers have been in awe of how much this has affected the grocery store employees. We went from most of our employees working over like 16 to 30 hours to now working 40 plus. We finally just got a pay raise of $2.50. But we're slowly starting to get back into it.
Make sure to look for our next Instagram request. We'd love to see you on our show. It's no secret that students are spending their time on social media and apps like YouTube. Senior Ariana Aguilar isn't just watching videos, she's making them. Leslie Martinez brings us the story.
Hey friends, hey friends, hey friends.
Ariana is a current senior who has a passion for YouTube. Her channel is mainly consisted of lifestyle videos.
My YouTube channel is basically my vlogs of my day-to-day life and things I do, adventures I go on. I also have a lot of hauls on there and just sit-down videos, get ready with me.
Her YouTube channel is very fun. I love to watch the videos because, well, I'm in them, so it's fun to look back at them and just laugh at the memories.
Bethany Moda inspired me, to be honest. I saw her videos and how much she inspired other younger girls like me. Since I started back in middle school, she was my biggest inspiration.
I did not think she would be a YouTuber just because she seemed kind of shy when I first met her, but now she's not.
I found out when she was making YouTube when she had brought out the camera the first time and started filming us, and we thought she was just doing it as a joke, but she was actually going to post it.
I think it's actually pretty cool that she's getting her life out there, that like people are watching her, just watching her be herself. I'm like her #1 supporter. I give her a thumbs up every video, even if it's bad.
As of right now, with like how many subscribers I have, I can't make it a career, but I want to go to college and then have YouTube as a side job, and if it blows up, then maybe.
Reporting for JNN, this has been Leslie Martinez.
Looking for new music to listen to over break? Check out Ariana's most recent video.
Well, that's all for this week, Jags.
Thanks for experiencing this new format with us. I'm Bertila Alkurji.
And I'm Carson Wells.
See you next time.